Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another one of these cute Christmas tags. I am loving these. So I've got a scrap piece of water paper, watercolor paper, I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to take a medium green. It's just kind of like a forest green. And it's just not diluted a whole lot. And I'm just going to do some little swoops across the bottom here. This is going to be a Christmas tree. So I'm finding if I turn the tag a little bit, it helps me a bit. I think if I would have turned the tag totally upside down, I would have got an even swoop, like from the left side to the right side, but it's close enough. And then I'm going to go in and I'm just tapping it with a darker color green along the very, very top. And the bottom lighter green is still wet. So when you tap that darker green along the top, as it dries, it kind of blends in a bit. It's really cool. It kind of gives a shadow line. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to try and put a few extra swoops down there. So there we go with the light green again. I try to leave a little bit of white in between. It's going to make sense afterwards. And then again, I'm going to tap in some more of that darker green. So a little tap, tap, tap while it's still wet. And as that dries, it kind of blends in nicely. So here we go with a lighter green again. And I'm going to kind of speed this up for you now. Just some cute little swoops. And then again, some darker green up there. I'm going to touch up this one because as it's drying, I can see that it's blending. That bottom one didn't blend quite as much as I'd like, so you kind of play with it a bit. And here we go with another set of swoops. See, the Christmas tree is coming to life now. It's really actually quite easy. When I first saw these, because you know I'm no expert, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I could do this, but I really like this. I might have to make a few more of these. So there we go. I've done 4 layers, 5 layers. You can do as many as you want to bring it up to that point. I'm going to go in with kind of a reddish brown, and I'm doing a little trunk. Now I've rinsed off my brush. I kind of cut that part out for you. And I'm just going to put some little squares along the bottom or rectangles for some presents. I've done a red one here. Add a little more water just so it flows a bit better. And then I think I'll go with this blue. Kind of like this shade. And let's draw another little rectangle over here. Okay, these are looking a little lost. I think we're going to have to jazz these up a little more. So let's go back and add some more of that red. And see if we can give these boxes maybe some more dimension. So kind of angle up the sides and the top. Kind of make it more like a cube. And then I'm going to grab the blue. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to grab a little more water there. There we go. Add some more dimension. I think this is going to help. Okay, so I'm going in with a darker red now. And I'm just drawing kind of my corners, okay? And a little bit of shadowing along the bottom in that darker red as well. It's going to give it a little more definition. There we go. That's looking better. Let's do the same with the blue. We'll go in with a darker shade of blue. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, let's dry this up quickly. You could just let it air dry and walk away, but I'm very impatient. And I'm going to grab a gold metallic marker, and I'm going to put a little star on the top and color that in. And then I find if you put those little dashes around your star, it's kind of going to give it a little more definition too. So we'll go back and do that once that dries up a bit. Right now I'm going to put in some little bows and ribbons on these ones. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, we're getting there. It still looks a little lost down there. We're going to put some Christmas balls on the tree while I've got my metallic pen out. It's just going to help, the light glisten off of it a little. I'll have to excuse my voice. I'm still fighting off a cold. But hope it's not too distracting. There's those little dashes around the star. I just wanted to make that top of the tree dry first before I went and doodled any on that. Okay, so I'm going to bring that tree trunk down some. Maybe that'll help. No, it's still not quite right. Okay, bear with me. We're going to have this. It's going to be perfect. Let's add maybe some more presents in here. Yeah, let's do it right here. Okay, so this one's a rectangle. Let's add a little dimension off the side. And you got to keep in mind, it's kind of in front of that other box, so you want to make sure that other one was dry before you do it. Let's see here. I think if we add another one back here, so if you just kind of draw up and around, be very careful though, because that other one's still a little damp. You don't want your colors to run. I think it's going to add, like there's a present maybe in behind. And then let's do something on the other side as well. Let's add a big present. There's no big boxes here. So this one, you're just kind of going around in the background. Okay. Just wait for it. It's going to come together, I promise. Okay, let's add another blue one here. You can see I've got a little more water with this one. It's flowing. So I did dry this up before I go ahead, and I'm going to take my black Pitt pen, and I'm just going to do some outlines on this yellow box back here, draw a little ribbon. I'm going to do the same on the pink here. Just give it that definition. Doesn't have to be exact. It's just kind of like a loose doodle. Another little bow. Okay, we'll do the yellow one back here. It doesn't have as much definition on this one, like I didn't make it dimensional, because it's kind of like you'd be looking at it straight on. It's nice to have some little differentials in there. Make sure that blue is dried up, and we'll go in there with the gold. And I'm just going to do a little outline and put a little bow on the top. I think it's looking good. These will be sweet. Now I've just got some gold cord here. Cut a little bit, fold it in half, tuck it through, and there you go. What do you think? Are you guys going to try these out? I think it looks really good.